Today I'm in Berkshire and look at this beast behind me. It's set in 12 acres of land, it's got loads of bedrooms, it's got outhouses, it's got a pool, it's got tennis courts, it's got a pond, and it even has its own helipad. Let's go and have a look. I mean, we haven't been in a house like this yet. It's actually really overwhelming. Like it's hard to like pick out stuff like I usually do. It's so grand, and like genuinely, I think this is the closest that I've felt, sounds ridiculous, to being in the royal family. I mean, there's literally portrait paintings on the wall, there's candlesticks on the thing, there's a grand piano as you walk in, statues, there's literally statues. If you follow me into here, just have a look at how big this dining room table is. I mean, you could honestly imagine this in Buckingham Palace, some fortress somewhere, a manor house. And imagine owning this place, sitting down here like some sort of king, being like, ding, 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 bring me my meat. But I'm trying to channel my inner royal family, but I mean, the detailing of all the different pictures, the gold frames, the light fittings, the statues, the candles, the candle holders, just like everything, it's bonkers. And I've just noticed that there's a secret door. I mean, it's kind of a secret, but I noticed it. Oh, there's a handle underneath. That's so clever. So that's all trimmed and the handle's here. Where does this lead to? Aha. So this is clearly where the servants come to bring the food. But it leads round to a kitchen there. And through here, it leads back out into the entrance hall. You come through the front door here, as we saw the dining rooms there, but then you walk into the drawing room, which the thing that I love about drawing rooms in these old stately houses is that there's no TV, no technology. It's flooded with design, floral patterns, pillows, sofas, bookcases, ornaments. But I'm gonna let it speak for itself again, but just an incredible room designed for a king. Down here, the next room is the office, which again is super grand. The old school traditional desk, fireplace, love it. So if you follow me through here, you enter into the kitchen. I was just saying off camera to Dudley that although the house is so big and it's set in 12 acres of land, it feels really warm and homely, probably to do with the country style. Some modern houses that we've seen tend to feel a bit cold sometimes. But so here we are in the kitchen, big island in the middle, and probably the most notable thing is over here, which is quite rare to see now, but it's an Aga, which was developed in Sweden by a blind guy, but it's always on and it's always providing heat. Aga facts. Right, let's go check out the cellar. Follow me through here. Look at these doors. It's like being in Lord of the Rings, Hobbit land. But if you come in here, you have a perfectly cooled wine cellar. How cool is that? As you come out of the kitchen, you enter back into the hallway. You've got a second office here, which again is the size of my house, but you need two offices. And then you enter into the family room. So, hello. As you can see, they've got a huge sofa that wraps around the whole room. It looks mega comfy. They've got a huge TV. I mean, I don't know what that is. 120 inch or something, I don't know. But the story goes that that's actually from the Olympic Games in 2012 that was in London. And that was a display screen that was outside, and they've actually bought it and put it into their family room. But in true channel fashion, we're gonna try out the sofa. I can't wait to try out the baths, but let's try out the sofa. Oh, yeah. It's great. So through here is the conservatory, which is actually one of my favorite rooms of this place. But it's super cozy. You can imagine in the winter, everyone's sitting around the table. There's a glassed wall here, which is really cool. It's very unique. But I just want to point out and let you guys all know something, that the truth is, We're all pawns in this game that we call life. Let's go have a look upstairs. Look at that. That's crazy. So, as you get upstairs, you enter into the landing. If you follow me down here, just have a look at this. Boom. This is crazy. Have you seen a walkway like this in a house? It should be in like a library or something crazy. But you've got all these bookcases with these really old books, which I'm going to read a passage from now. This book says, "In the tragedies of the next few months, Hereward took no part, but they must be looked at near, in order to understand somewhat of the men who were afterwards mixed up with him for weal or woe." Thank you for listening. Anyway, so as you go down the hall, they have another room here, which I guess is a library. So they've got all these different bookcases again. Got a sitting area over there, massive piece of art. Again, like it's something you would see in a museum or something. It's of Charles, the King of Sweden, apparently. But another cool feature, and please tell me this leads to like Narnia or something, but they've got handles on these books. So you think they're books, but they're not. So let's see if it leads to Narnia. Yeah, that's pretty disappointing. Yeah, it's just a storage cupboard. But still pretty cool. Right, let's move on. So, back down this awesome hallway. I mean, it could be Hogwarts. Crazy. But you've got bedroom number 1, bedroom number 2 on this side. Keep moving down. Bedroom number 3, 4, 5. They've got a secret little passageway down here. With bedroom number 6. This is a walk-in wardrobe. Down this side, you've then got another walk-in wardrobe, which is pretty cool. So in here, you've got the master suite. Look how big, bright, open area it is. Huge bed. And then, let's have a look at the views. They've got sweeping views. You can see the pool over there. That's so cool. All the trees. You can see who's coming in from the entrance. If you follow me around here. You enter into the ensuite. And just have a look at that. You guys know by now how much I love baths, so we are going to get in that. But, toilet is in here. I'm assuming this is, yeah, it's a big double shower in there. His and her sinks, but I think we're gonna have to get in, aren't we? This is the best one. Oh my gosh, huge jets. Oh wow. In the middle of the room as well. I love it. I actually do love it. I rate this bath an 8 out of 10. 9 out of 10. 9.2 out of 10. Right, that's the house done. Let's go and check out the grounds. I've never seen one of these before, but this is what they call the Lavender Walk. So lavender going all the way down on both sides, and at the end of it, if you come around here, I don't even know what it's called, to be honest, but it looks like something out of the Wizard of Oz. Could be in Harry Potter, but let's get inside it. So as you can see behind me, there's a pond with a waterfall in the middle of it. We've seen some really cool wildlife which we'll try and capture. There's deers over there, there's a tennis court here, but no massive stately home, as we've seen on the channel, was complete without a body of water. And here we have the English deer running through the fields on this beautiful day in the... I can't do it. Honestly, this place is crazy. The level of detail, the different things that are around. So this is a pergola that stretches all the way down the side of a tennis court. You see the tennis court on the right here. On the left there's a pond with a waterfall. I mean, look at the vines that are coming down from this thing. Kind of feel like Tarzan. Guys, here's a first for the channel, a chicken pen. It's like that film Chicken Run, which I don't know if any of you have seen, but there's about, I don't know, 20 chickens here, fresh eggs every morning. If you fancy, if you're hungry, if you're on a bulk, if you're trying to gain some muscle and you want some chicken, it's right in your garden. Yeah, I feel kind of sad looking at them knowing that I eat them every day. So walking through the grounds, huge barns over there, the chicken huts there that we mentioned before, the ponds over there, but arguably one of the coolest things is they built a platform decking for a trampoline, which, as we've seen in a lot of these houses, this would make up the whole garden. But look at this. You ready to see me do a flip? Let's go. So, feels slightly weird that I'm jumping on a trampoline surrounded by chickens and barns and horses and a pond and a massive tree that's shaped like a Christmas tree. There's a real life Christmas tree. But the house is there, it's mental, and now I'm gonna do a flip. So as I keep saying, there's been many firsts of this property, but this is possibly, as simple as it is, one of the coolest things. I'm standing on a helipad. As you can see, they've got stones here which make the H, but it's for helicopters to land on. The story goes that the owner made this helipad for the owner of Leicester City Football Club because they did business together, who unfortunately did die in a helicopter crash, which kind of makes this area sad when it was cool. Now I'm just sad. But anyway, it's a helicopter pad. So, over here we have the equestrian centre, which Dudley the cameraman said to actually just skim over, because that's where we've got to on this channel. We just skim over equestrian centres. But over there you've got a circular thing which I'm assuming they use for grooming, for warming the horses up or something. I'm not an equestrian person, so I don't know. And then over here you've got this big equestrian field for horses to ride and practice your riding and do jumps and show jumps and all sorts. But it's pretty cool to have your own equestrian centre in your garden. So as I'm looking at this, these are the thoughts that are going through my head. Django, riding around on horses. Red Dead Redemption, the game that I love. Cowboy films. I love cowboy films. But if there was a horse here right now, I would get on it and I would gallop around this field and show you how to ride a horse. But there aren't any, they're all on holiday. So I should probably look up what this thing's called, but there's a machine here that says trot, run, sprint, whatever. And honestly, I think it's a horse treadmill. They just run around in these little sections. It's kind of like a Ferris wheel. Treadmill, I don't know. It's pretty cool though. Anyway, let's move on. Obviously this house had to have a pool, and here it is. Decking going all the way around, pool house over there. It's covered up because it's the winter, but there's a diving board, slide. Just imagine the fun they have here. Super cool. As I mentioned, there's a pool house, which just houses all the furniture. I'm assuming in the summer there's sunbeds all around here, they're chilling. But yeah, it's bigger than my own house, and it's just their pool house. Let's go. So that's it for this incredible house. If you like my content, please like and subscribe. If you want to book this place for films or shoots, then follow the link in the description below for location creation and tutti. But until next time, peace.